As the Gabby Petito case continues to captivate the nation, our investigative team wanted to know more about the process behind how law enforcement agencies pursue missing person cases and why for police, some cases seem to warrant more immediate attention than others. Our investigative reporter Katie LaGrone explains.
Why do you think all of this is happening?
Nearly 20 days after Gabby Petito was first reported missing by her parents, the massive manhunt for her fiancé remains a top priority for hundreds of local, state, and federal officers, searching by air, land, and water for the man they believe knows the how and why this 22-year-old blogger
here in the tent
was killed. It's the kind of 24-hour detective work leaving other families, especially minorities, wondering why their missing loved one isn't getting the same priority treatment, too.
The whole situation is sad, and I feel sorry for her family. But it's like, when we need help, why can't we get the same help?
It's been 2.5 years since Simone Hicks saw her cousin. Kiana Cole went missing in Hernando County under suspicious circumstances the night before she was scheduled to give a deposition in an attempted murder case.
It's been hard because we have no answers whatsoever.
While the case received lots of attention early on, Hicks is concerned her cousin's case is now falling through the cracks. A spokesperson with the Hernando County Sheriff's Office wouldn't comment, stating the case remains open, but said the office does not prioritize missing person cases as every case is a high priority.
I had a loved one gone missing. If they're not working on it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, I'm not happy about it.
Sheriff Walt McNeil leads the Leon County Sheriff's Office, where since 2016, they've received 905 missing person reports, 882, or more than 97% of them, cleared immediately. It's the reality of most missing person cases, forcing law enforcement to juggle time and commitment with resources they don't always have.
You have so many resources depending on what city you're in. And so it becomes a resource issue.
McNeil, who also serves on a state advisory board for missing and endangered people, says cases involving children and the elderly often get more rapid responses with a media blitz, while other cases depend on how much information is provided, how much danger the person missing may be facing, and how much time has gone by since they were last seen.
The first 24 hours, first 72 hours are critical. And missing persons cases, in some cases, you don't even find out that the person has been the victim of a crime until 24 hours or 48 hours have passed. And so you're starting from scratch.
There's huge variation, and we see that even in how agencies respond to their long-term missing person cases, right? Their cold cases. They're not always, or in fact rarely, investigated the way we would hope.
USF's Dr. Aaron Kimmerell leads a forensic institute that helps law enforcement agencies solve cold and missing person cases.
The idea is to share these stories and faces in hopes somebody recognizes them.
In Florida, there are currently more than 1,500 missing people, according to the National and State Crime Information Center, with some missing since the 1960s. Kimmerell says it's often up to families to keep missing person cases a law enforcement priority.
The majority probably prioritize based on if a new lead comes in or the family that calls the most, wherever the pressure is.
While agencies can ask the state for help, Kimmerell says most don't. According to Florida's Department of Law Enforcement, they will only assist when asked by a local agency to help. FDLE couldn't provide just how often they've been asked. We don't know if the state or any other agency was asked to assist in finding Kiana Cole.
When family needs peace, we need justice. LJ needs his mom back.
At the time she went missing, her son was 3. He's now 5 and missing Mom.
I miss in the welfare.
Other big issues that can contribute to families not getting the attention they want from law enforcement: jurisdiction issues. Is the person known to have gone missing in one city versus another? And high turnover rate in law enforcement agencies. The bottom line we heard from everybody: families of missing people need to stay involved and keep pushing for answers. I'm Katie LaGrone.